Hello, and welcome to another update video on Link. Yeah, the Chainlink chart is holding up quite well, actually, especially compared to some of the other candidates there in the sector, some of the other altcoins, which are some of them are starting to break their micro support levels, like ADA, for example, or what else? HBAR, for example. Even though they are still holding their Sunday lows, but still, it's not great and really a sign of strength across the sector. Which, to be fair, is not a surprise as long as Bitcoin dominance is going up. I mean, what do we expect, right? So that's why I share. That's why I share the Bitcoin dominance videos as well these days, because I find it's very important. Bitcoin dominance pushing to new highs. Yeah, not new all-time highs, but to new cycle highs, you could say. So it's very important to understand what Bitcoin dominance is like to see these analysis in the right light, basically, right? So we might see bullish setups on the altcoin charts, but as long as Bitcoin dominance is going up, if you look at that, Bitcoin is still leading. Okay, so that's why I share this. I mean, that can change, right? That can change, but we don't have a downtrend yet on Bitcoin dominance. But I find it very important to share it for everybody. Normally, I cover Bitcoin dominance very regularly for our members, but I find it quite important to share it here on YouTube, as long as we are at this very important pivot. Because I don't think we're too far off from a reversal on Bitcoin dominance, but it's not happened yet. So for now, it's still pushing higher, and I shared in the video today local upside targets for Bitcoin dominance. Now, that means Link will probably struggle a little bit, but again, it's holding up much better than many other altcoins. What I want to see next is a 5-wave move up here. I want to see a 5-wave move up from the Sunday low to really confirm that this was a wave 2 low, a corrective pullback low, a substantial and meaningful low, which formed here on the 22nd of June. This move up, yeah, can turn into 5 waves, absolutely. For now, it's 3. One more high would be ideal. Then we can add support for wave 2, a higher low in yellow wave 2. Could set the stage for a 3rd wave. And then when we have these 5 waves, we have a more stable structure. Then we can also say, okay, ideally now the next pullback will be a higher low. And it would be like a larger 1-2 setup. But I don't need to chart all that. Let's first see if we can actually form 5 waves up. The $12.51 level remains key support. Let's zoom in a little bit. The $12.51 level remains key support. How is this measured? It's measured based on the length of the internal 3rd wave that started down here on the 23rd of June and finished on the 24th. So it's just a day of a rally. 3rd waves happened quite quickly. Now, at the moment, this is an ABC structure. It's a 3-wave move. It only turns into a real impulse when we get 5 waves up. It's a potential impulse at the moment, and the pullback is probably still unfolding. $12.79, it's the 38.2 retracement. That is the ideal, you could say, ideal target for a 4th wave. Below $12.51, it's starting to fail. I mean, it could then still turn to the other. I mean, it doesn't mean just because we have 3 waves up only, or if it fails to form 5 waves, doesn't mean it has to make another low. That's often what people misunderstand. It just means we don't have an impulse. So the structure can basically turn into anything. With a 3-wave move up, it could still turn into a 5-wave move, but then a larger degree one. So 3 waves mean maybe we're dealing with a diagonal. But it also opens the door to another low, okay? Basically, the 1250 level keeps us safe for now. It's a key risk management level. Now, if we get that one more high, then we have a classic setup. Then we can say, okay, ideally the next higher low would be the wave 2. At the moment, it's a bit of a wait-and-see situation. So wait-and-see situation, there isn't really much to do here, unless you really want to trade a 5th wave. But again, there's a reason why typically we are looking for 1-2 setups, because the 5th wave might or might not happen. And we know that when we get 5 waves, the wave 2 should hold a higher low. Yeah, it should do that. So then you have probabilities on your side. At the moment, not really. Okay, we haven't even broken really above this swing high. We haven't taken out any significant swing highs, and I'm still labeling formally the low of the wave 2 as alternative. But I'll keep you updated. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.